results with less effort. You got to stop thinking about. We talked about identifying your revenue generating activity. What is that, Rhonda? How are people paying you? Not 10 packages, the one package, your most popular package that people are coming to you that you are known for doing. Like Jen, it's Pinterest. Heather, Dubsado, and now Searchy. What is the one thing people are coming to you for? Well, Rhonda, if I only do websites, then I'm going to lose all this other business. I want you to be known for the one thing. So when someone does say something, your wingman can tag, Heather does a beautiful job doing Searchy. Heather can answer this question when it comes to Searchy. Heather just did an amazing job building out our Searchy hub. I can tag Heather in the Searchy private Facebook community, and now people can contact Heather. They're not contacting Heather about doing a website, email marketing, content, social media posting. They're not contacting her about all of those things. I want you to double down on that revenue generating activity and get really good at that one thing. Because now, once we have money coming in, you're going to stop thinking about, oh, I need to do this strategy. I need to do that strategy. I need to buy that next shiny object. I need to go here and do this. None of that. Stop thinking about. Focus on the thing that's already generating you money. It'll calm your nerves. All right? Map out realistic goals. So one of the things we talked about when we first started is I want to set you up for success. So many times, and even when I was on stage, I said, how much money, what is your revenue goal? And most of the people in the audience were men. And they said, it's $1 million. $1 million. I want to make $1 million. That is such a huge, think about $1 million and I have a $27 offer. That is a huge distance between 27 and $1 million, right? My revenue goal is not $1 million. If you want to know what my revenue goals are, I have 3. One is to pay for my kids' college. And it gives me no more joy every 2 weeks when I deposit money into their college fund account. Like I get really excited about doing that. And it empowers me and it encourages me. The second thing, I want to pay off my mortgage. And we're doing that by, we're doing a Airbnb. So we're going to take those, that's going to be a business and those funds will pay down our mortgage. And the third thing is I want to buy a Sprinter van. Oh my goodness, you guys out in California, I absolutely love you. There are Sprinter vans galore and it just fired me up. I don't believe in debt. And so the fact that I want to pay cash for a Sprinter van and be able to go see the kids, that's what I want to do, and travel with my husband and go kayaking and go biking. Now you're like, well, Rhonda, the combination of those, the byproduct is, yes, we will generate $1 million. The business will do that. That goal is way too big. I'm going to set myself up for failure because when I start thinking, I'm like, how many of this do I need to sell? How many of that do I need to sell? And I've got it all up in my brain and I don't really map it out, then it's just a wish. But I have accountability to deposit every 2 weeks into the college fund. I'm going to get there. I am saying I'm going to get there. So when I look at realistic goals, I do them by quarter by month. We have a process that we review once a month. We go over this workshop once a month inside of Simple Systems. And we literally, just to have a goal. So if I just said right now, if I said my goal is every 2 weeks, I want to deposit in the kids' college fund. Doesn't matter how much I'm going to deposit, but I'm going to deposit in their funds, right? If I stop there, I have set myself up for failure. And that's where most people stop. You have to map out a process to support that goal. If you don't, the likelihood, because you're on your own, the likelihood of you accomplishing that goal is really, really low. There's some other things that you need to have in place to help you with accomplishing that goal. And we're going to talk about those here in just a minute. One of those things is accountability. And I'm going to show you, we're going to talk about how to use accountability for check-ins. Because for most days, you know, a lot of times, like when we have highs in our business and we have high days, Like, we don't need anybody. We don't need accountability. I don't need a community. I'm doing this thing on my own. I feel good. We don't have, I mean, if you look at like the whole 365 days, like the proportion of those days to those days where there are inbox nightmares, the tech doesn't work, things are not happening, sales are not coming in, you have a problem client, you just sent out the wrong product. I mean, 9 times out of 10, that's your day. And you need to have those goals mapped out in the process to take your mind off of all of the mind trash. That process gives you directions. And it doesn't matter how you feel, the directions are the directions. They're black and white. You can only help but follow them. It sets you up for success. The other thing when it comes to goal setting that I will say results with less effort. The other thing is, and the reason I gave you the $1 million, goal that most people have to make in their business is that typically the goals that I see are so far. It would take you years working 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, and on weekends and Sunday, sometimes twice, in order to reach. One of the things we do in Simple Systems, I told you we do the Goal Getter Workshop. It's the first Thursday of the month. But the other thing is that people inside the thread, inside Laptop Collective, the community, I will ask 5 specific questions. We have worksheets and I map out their goals. I map out what should happen each week. It's directions. And the accountability is built inside the community. All right. So do you have an optimized revenue generating product or service? Doesn't matter. I've had both in your business. And I'm talking about just one thing. I've got such a great example for this. It's coming. Okay. So yes or no, it's on your printable. All right. You can tell me in the chat too. I saw the thing moving up and down. Okay. And do you map out your monthly business goals? Not just you say, I want to make 10,000 and put 10,000 on a sticky note in your bathroom. Do you have a process to get there? Because that's only part, you're only part of the way there by saying 10,000. Maybe it's 5,000. Maybe it's $1,000 to pay for soccer fees that month, whatever that is, right?